Hello, people. It is early on Friday, the 8th of November. Cheers. Cheers. I have a different t-shirt on than Cordial Spew. Protest or perish. Local punk rock band, brothers of mine. So I'm just going to riff today, and I may not show any records. This is weird, the way that I'm feeling, and then when I look and see how other people are feeling about the result of the election, I know I'm not alone, and I know I'm not crazy. This is weird. They're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs, and people think he should be the president. This is weird, people. I want to say thank you, people around the world. Yesterday was one of those days where, okay, I'll have to deal with it. My messenger blew up. I try to avoid being on the phone talking to people all damn day, okay? But yesterday was different. Worldwide, people are grieving. That's the word, grieving. We thought we were better than this. We thought that maybe there was a chance that there could be a change, that we could avoid this new world order that's been shoved down our throats and it's been going on for the longest. But no, here we are. So the messages just kept coming left and right yesterday. And one was a musician who moved from Omaha, and he said, I hate to bother you, but I really would like to ask you a question. So I said, go ahead. Sure enough, it was long and drawn out, and I did my best. I answered everything, but it was like, bro, I don't want to be on here all damn day talking to you. But that's what happened yesterday. Him and several other people who I barely know or don't even actually know, but they're friends and they're from overseas, just messaging just words of comfort and support and just saying how unbelievable it is what's happening in America. So part of what I'm feeling is how I just have, been hopeful all my life, and I'm 69 now, that we could see some sort of change in the landscape of the racist, white privileged outlaying of the world, where things could become just maybe a little bit more fair, less stacked to the top of the pyramid. I've always been hopeful, and just time and time again, I'm just shown that no, the world is not going to change for the better. Another thought that I had to share is I remember as a kid growing up and being groomed by my parents and my grandparents to assimilate. That was the word. I was taught early on, you're hated. You're the most hated person in this country as a black man. And so for your own protection, you need to assimilate white ways. My grandfather, bless him, I love him, he actually used to try to teach me how to hold my lips in so they didn't look so big. He did it. I tried for a while, and I just thought to myself, this is ridiculous. And I was just a child. I admired my grandfather on my mom's side. He was a Baptist minister. Everyone thought I was going to be a minister. I tried until I found out the reality of the church. But even as a small child trying to emulate that, I realized this is insanely ridiculous. My lips are just fine. And so it's just galling and very disappointing to see over and over and over again how unfair the landscape is for people of color and women. And that, it's just so frustrating, and we're stuck. Here we are stuck. They're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. He's going to be president again. Shit. So I spent a lot of the day yesterday in the studio tinkering on a couple of songs. It's saving my sanity, thank God. Of course the music does too, but the music work and the focus to just take my mind off of the world, it's a lifesaver, thank goodness. So honestly, other than some stuff on my playlist on my computer, the only record that I played, and I played this several times. Thank you, Jesse, for sending this to me. I love this Joyce album, Natureza. Oh my goodness, this was just a balm for my soul yesterday. This is wonderful. Now, the first track, Feminina, is a 14-minute jam. It goes on too long. It's like they get a groove, and it's like, I can also imagine being at the session where Joyce just met these musicians for the first time, and they get this going. You don't want it to stop. But after a while, it's like, well, we should stop. But they keep going. But the track after that, and the rest of the album, Mysterios. Oh, I had to play Mysterios about 5 or 6 times. Her voice, I don't speak Portuguese, but I can just about make out what she's talking about. And that ain't even it. It's the shape of the melody of the music, the languid playing of the players, and her voice. You know, it's funny. I'm a single man. I'm not sexually active for a long time. And yet when I look at it, some of my most favorite music is music that can be considered romantic. But that's not necessarily why I like it. It's the comfort and the feeling of, sophistication is one of the words that comes to mind. Because the tracks on here that I really like are like that. They can be very, very sentimental as well as romantic. Fantastic. Really did the trick for me. The other stuff that is on my playlist that I don't have the record to show is, honestly, I listened to a soundtrack by Todd Rundgren yesterday called Undercover from the 80s. I remember stumbling upon the movie. It wasn't a very good movie. One of those 80s kind of crimes movies. But I just happened to catch enough of it to hear the music and said, that's Todd Rundgren. And it's good Todd Rundgren. So I remember watching the movie. I actually videotaped on VCR what was left of the music of the movie just for the music. So I tracked down years ago a download of the album and listened to that a couple times yesterday. On my playlist on my computer, also a Reminiscent Drive. I really can't tell you about that. Vladimir Kosma, the Beatniks, Anja Hoa, the singer from Exmal Deutschland. Is it close? He put out that record this year, and let me see if I can find it. Come on. Is it here? Ho. There it is. No, that's not it. Hunter Musket. Sorry, folks. I'm going to stop in a second. I thought I put it away. It's still out somewhere in a pile. Probably down over here. Hunter Musket ended up getting pulled. I need to play this. This was sent to me years ago by a younger viewer who I don't know, but so glad he did. It says folk rock. Seems like there's a slightly Christian focus to it, but the playing on this is and the songwriting is real good. This is a reissue. Again, this is one of those things. If you can find an original, you'll be paying over $100 for it. So that got pulled. I'll just show what's right there, because these records are interesting. I like kitschy Moog records from the 60s, and here's one. Rod Hunter Moog. Moog, however you say it. And this isn't bad, actually. Musically, this is not bad. It's nondescript as far as it doesn't tell you anything, really, about who made the record. This is really kind of groovy. It's a fun listen. I'm going to keep riffing on my thoughts. You know, as a result of the way that I was raised in Omaha, Nebraska, with so much outright racism and hate and being physically attacked as well as verbally throughout my childhood, I have every reason to hate the white race, and I don't. I also recognize that even though you don't see it, I have Caucasian blood in me. I'm part Irish as well as Choctaw Indian. And a lot of these people who are racist haters are black too, somewhere in their bloodline. It's so insane. I'm shaking my head. I can only hope that as we move into the next Trump administration and see what that idiot does is going to do, that people kind of wake up and say, oh shit, what the fuck did we do? What the fuck did we do? This ain't good, people. This ain't. That's what I got today. I'll probably post another song from my album Inner Image. I'm glad to say that when I spoke and said that it was still selling well and still considered a bestseller, that I didn't jinx it. Please, if you like it, or even if you don't, well, to support the channel, buy the new album Inner Image. But it's good, and people are letting me know it's good. Let me see where I'm at today on the because Bandcamp, you can get your stats and you can see what's going on sales wise. So for Nebraska, oh my goodness, I'm back at the top. Let me see if I can show this to you. This is the page where, okay, get that out of there, where they show, I hope you're seeing it. I hope you can see it, but there I am. I'm the bestseller, back at the top. Selling better than Bright Eyes, Cursed, David Nance, Anna McClellan. And see, the thing about it is that this chart and the way that I watch it when I have something to sell shows the reality of sales, which is people aren't selling a lot of units. If I make one sale a day, it keeps me at the top. That's how iffy sales are for people. And so, yeah, one or two sales a day has kept me at the head of the game, ahead of Simon Joyner, Bright Eyes. Shit, I got 6 titles actually in the top 25 here. 1, 2, 3. Someone just bought Singing Bowl Meditations. 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 titles on the the front page of bestsellers on Bandcamp this week, and like I said, that shows the reality of sales. Nobody's selling buku units on the independent level. So keep listening to me. Keep listening to my music. Please keep buying it. It is some of the best. It is. I'm so happy that I can say that now. To close out, I did watch a video this morning already. Mr. Michael P. Dawson. I like that name, Michael P. Dawson. People tickle me. I don't know why, but I'll just have some people just end up being kind of like, I like that person, Michael P. Dawson. He did a video about Yes solo albums, and I wasn't sure, but as I watched it, oh shit, I have all of them. I have all of them, and more besides what he showed. But he showed the first run of the Yes solo albums. Michael, you do a great presentation because I understand that you are a fairly regular watcher. So kudos to you, Michael. Your thoroughness is so enjoyable. You do seem like you would be a great person to sit down with in person and talk to, have a cup of coffee, and listen to music with. I also see that Omaha Introvert, I don't watch a lot of videos, but apparently she had not made videos for a while, and she's back. Welcome back. Do your thing, girl. Okay, it's Friday. What are my plans? My plans are to sit tight besides a weekend run to the grocery store, even though I really don't need it. But you know how it is. Comfort foods. I'm so tempted. I haven't been to the record store in weeks. And I need to stay away. Not need to, but yes, in a way. My main source of income is my Social Security, so I'm living at poverty level. But I'm trying to thrive inside. It's not about what I have, it's about who I am and how I feel about me. That's what's most important. I mean, I'm in a good place with myself. Even with my challenges, you can see my teeth. I have other physical ailments that come with age. But overall, I'm okay. And I like myself. Not only do I love myself, but I like myself. And that's something that more of you people need to learn how to do, is to like yourself. If Donald Trump had been raised halfway decently at all, to have regard for himself as well as others, we wouldn't have this mess that we're in. He doesn't love himself. He doesn't love anybody. He doesn't know what love is. He knows how to use people, and he'll use you. He'll use you. All those stupid black and Latino people and other race people who are Trumpers, thinking that they're in his corner. He's just using you. He doesn't care about you. That's why this is so enraging to have to live through more of this madness. It's like we're in hell. It is. Have a good weekend. Let's see how we feel by Monday. If the black cloud is just the metaphor that we use for bad things. Let's see if the black cloud is still hanging over us on Monday. Take care.